Yeah, I was gonna go out and drive drunk people home, and then I saw it said tornado warning, and realized that was probably the universe trying to tell me to skip that tonight and let them figure it out for themselves. So spend more time with you guys. Yeah, thank you for being here. Please smash all the buttons. The more you do that stuff, the more I will be highly motivated to do this kind of stuff. And let me know in the comments if you really want me to play a ukulele song at the beginning of every reading. Maybe I should save it to the end. Maybe less talking, maybe more stories, maybe less stories, maybe more cats. Just let me know what you want to see. Yes. That was good enough. Alright, we'll take these guys. See if there's a major Page of Cups. The wheel. Oh my god. We did get one. We'll put that one in the middle. These really won't come out. The star. Oh my god. The Aquarius card. Aquarius is my favorite other sign. Libra, y'all are a close third. Sagittarius, shouts out to little Saint Evie and my new friend Angela. I know some more Sagittas, but can't think of who the heck they are right now. King of Cups on top. Cups represent your emotions and stuff like that. So, I don't know, King of Cups to me, especially on the top of the deck, like, I don't know, I would think that would just represent like mastery of your emotions, you know. And that is something we should all try to do, is master our emotions so they aren't leading us around. We can control them. If we realize our emotions are tripping and not lining up with our logical brains, we can just be like, I'm gonna snap out of it right fucking now and not feel that way anymore. I'm gonna eat something healthy. I'm gonna take a vitamin C bomb or something. Take one of those mushroom elixirs. They sell them at Food City now, the legal kind of mushrooms. But yeah, the wheel in the middle, that is significant. That's like the Wheel of Fortune. Like, that's like something big coming your way that will change your life forever. It's like almost like a portal. I kept getting that one last month and had like 3 different readings say that, you know, my life would change forever on the 27th of November. And sure enough, that was when I had already planned on going down to Florida and learning how to drive tow trucks from Homeboy Carmel. Shouts out Big Bro and Lil Bro, Carmel Jr., Mr. Giuliano, my favorite Tauruses on Earth, which is really saying a lot. I got a lot of favorite Tauruses, but I digress. Let's see. Oh shoot. I'm gonna have to pause this for a minute because I left my other tarot deck out in the car. Got absolutely soaked. We gotta get these out of my car. They are mandatory. Way around it. We have to get some clarification on our Celtic cross spread. Mix these bitches up. Say, Great Spirit, please guide this reading. There we go. Got Nine of Pentacles. That one is a challenge. Seven of Swords. The Tower again. That one yesterday. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Oh, wow. Seven of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles. And the Six of Swords. So, that being said, so yeah, like the wheel in the Tibetan Buddhist tradition has to do with, what the heck is it? High Priestess, Empress, Emperor, Hierophant, Lovers, Chariot, Justice, Hermit, Wheel. Okay, wheel's number 10. The wheel associated with Varojana is set in motion to target obstacles, mistakes, and attachments. The present man that prevent man from attaining enlightenment. So yeah, start of a cycle, end of a cycle, need for help, new beginning, blockage, stopping, chance to purify, complete cycle, karma to burn, removal of obstacles. So this is about you. You know, in the middle here, that's like the key to being yourself. You are learning to remove obstacles from your life. You're learning to ask for help. You're starting a new cycle and ending an old one. And the main thing that comes through is attachments. You are letting go of your attachments because attachment is the root of all suffering. If Buddhism could be summarized into one sentence, that would probably be it. Attachments are the root of all suffering, and the more you cling to the temporary things around you, the more it's going to hurt when they're taken away. And actually, you, especially when it comes to people, like you repel those people when you get too clingy or whatever. You know, it's much better to just let them do their own thing. Don't make them feel smothered. Don't force your opinions and objectives on them too much. And they'll like you a lot more for it. And most importantly, don't become attached. Because that really is the key to happiness. I don't see how you could be happy when you're just attached to outcomes and situations and, you know, whether someone likes you or not that day, or how quickly they're texting you back or whatever. Just fucking ghost them. That's simple. If they ghost you, ghost them back. Don't hit them up. Don't put anyone on a higher pedestal than they have put you on. With few exceptions. Protect your energy. That is the most important thing. Yeah, just ask my man Kevin Gates. Protect your energy. Yeah, so your challenge card is the Nine of Pentacles, and it's like Earth energy, Virgo, strength, compassion, completion, optimism, suffering. There's a yes on here if you had a question. And yeah, self-worth, hustling, living beyond your means, obsession with work, false success is what it can also mean. So, yeah, upright, the fruits of your labor, rewards, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial independence. Yeah, it was like two sides of the same coin. You know, are you going to step into this portal and leave everything you know and are familiar with behind, and trust the universe that there's something much better on the other side waiting for you? Or are you just going to stay comfortable and complacent and, you know, just live an okay life and barely scrape by? That is up to you. That is up to you, my Sagittarius friends. I will leave that question for you to answer. Yeah. So, yeah. Don't live beyond your means. That is the clear message on here. Don't be too obsessed with work, but work enough to pay your bills at the very least and save up for the future, because yeah, the future's uncertain and the end is always near. So yeah, To the east. Yeah, what resources can help you? Means or allies, yeah. What resources, means, or allies can help the Sagittarius? Six of Swords in this tradition stands for dance on the lake, transition, change, rite of passage, release of emotional baggage. Yeah. So that can help you on your journey, is releasing your emotional baggage. How do you do that? You meditate every day. You stretch, you do yoga, you take care of yourself, and you let that shit go. You got Aquarius energy on here. Other signs, 7 of Swords. The answer is no, if you had a question about all this. Hold on, what is this? Regaining or losing control, mastery, choices, responsibility, myths, and secrets. Okay, so yeah, be careful with your secrets. Like, don't share everything with everybody, but be wise. Be wise as serpents, innocent as doves. You know what I mean. Shouts out to Serpent and Dove Tarot. He's one of my favorites. You're the man, dog. So yeah, this can mean like betrayal, deception, getting away with something, acting strategically, which you should be doing. You know, use all your pieces to take control of the middle of the chessboard instead of just having a bunch of Lone Rangers out there, or assets that are doing you no good that you could swap in for things that you actually need. Stuff like that. Yeah, so it could be a betrayal in your life. Might be an Aquarius or some kind of air sign. Yeah, and let's see. Coming clean, rethinking approach, deception, self-deceit, keeping secrets. Be honest with yourself, though, first and foremost. And I know it's hard to do, but if you lie to yourself, you'll. I mean, how can you be honest with anyone else? I mean, that does not make you a good catch when you can't be honest with yourself about your limitation, you know, things that you're tempted by, how far you can go with things, and where you should draw the line. Especially when it comes to like drugs and alcohol and stuff like that. My recommendation is you cut all that low vibrational bullshit out of your life. Wish I could go back and tell my 20-year-old self that, but probably wouldn't have listened because I knew everything back then. Anyways. Yeah, you got the Page of Cups to the south. Yeah, the south represents what action could prove helpful. Page of Cups. Sovereignty over the evil one. Dynamism, new possibilities, new ideas. Yeah, so that could prove super helpful. Coming up with some new ideas. Being on the lookout for some new possibilities. Put yourself outside of your comfort zone on purpose. A comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever goes there. So yeah, and we clarify that bad boy with the Tower, which, you know, it means like, you know, a fiery end to the last chapter in your life a lot of times. Yeah. Hidden aspects of the self, like bringing out the hidden aspects of the self. Liberation, opening up, sudden and painful awareness, breaking, moving, lightning strike, explosion of joy. So it could mean any of those things. Could mean all those things. Yeah, sudden change, upheaval, chaos, revelation, disaster, awakening, release, sudden insight. Or it can mean like personal transformation, fear of change, averting or delayed disaster. Suffering, collapse, stormy time, restlessness. Yeah. So you might be feeling restless. I know I've been lately. Like, I'm ready for this year to be fucking over with and put it behind me forever. I mean, there's been some great moments, don't get me wrong. Some I mean, like, definitely some transformational shit. If you know, you know. Like, February was, you know, I struggled to remember a month that was tougher than February for me, you know, but it was also the cause of so much spiritual growth in Revelations, and I wouldn't trade it for the world at this point, you know, because if it meant going back to the guy I was in January, hell no. Hell no. It's like I wouldn't go back to being 20 if I had to go back to being as naive as I was back then. No, I'm just fine. Knowing what I know now, I mean, you learn things the hard way in life. And if you're not learning things the hard way, then what the fuck are you doing? You're playing it too safe. Life is about calculated risk, and it's about learning things the hard way. And I finally came to the conclusion that, I don't believe anything except what I've experienced, but I lean towards certain belief based on what I've experienced. And one of those beliefs is the idea that the whole thing about, like, we're born into this world of sin and we're like contaminated sinners when we're born. I don't really lean towards that philosophy. Maybe it's true. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not telling you to not believe it, or believe what resonates with you. I mean, if the whole, like, God sends people to hell for not calling God by the right name or whatever ends up being true, then, I don't want to be responsible for you going to hell for believing what I tell you to believe. So believe whatever you want, but I believe that God knows that, or the universe or whatever, if you're triggered by the word God, whatever, but the universe knows that we're going to make mistakes, and that's actually the only way we learn and grow. And I believe the universe is just and fair. And you might be born in a bad situation because you're paying for something you did in a past life. That's a distinct possibility. Do I know that's true? Hell fucking no. I don't know anything's true. I barely know what I've experienced is true, and only because I took pictures. I drank too much when I was younger and don't remember very much of it. That's why I recommend you guys don't do that shit. Because, I mean, you drink and take drugs to feel good, right? But such like a plasticky kind of feel good. It's such a temporary kind of feel good compared to the kind of feel good you get from eating healthy and taking supplements, taking care of your body, getting exercise. And then you got more energy to actually have fun, and you're not dragging your feet, when your friends want to hang out or go on a hike or something. You're not just like, oh, I ate too much fast food or whatever. It's like you're not getting sick because you're giving your body the weapons it needs to fight off all those all that negative energy, or viruses or whatever. You don't have to worry about that stuff if you're taking care of yourself. So we'll move on to the west. We have the Star, the Aquarius card, my second favorite card in the deck. She created the practice of child, which symbolizes victory over one's demons. It incites one to act and find one's place in the world. Find your place in this world. Acting in reality. Altruism, purification of the world, spiritual protection, fortune, harmony with nature, truthfulness, and awareness. And to the west. What is that? I think it's like, what has to change on the way to your goal? And that would be lack of long-term vision, limited success or reward, work without results, and last but not least, distractions. This motherfucker looks distracted. Looks like he's decorating a Christmas tree or some shit, and he's just sitting there like daydreaming on his stick. Very distracted. So you'll get more done if you can stay undistracted, and that requires learning how to control your mind through the practice of meditation. gonna sound like a broken record eventually, but hopefully it'll sink in by that time. Yeah. So, to the north, y'all got the King of Cups, man. Come on. Clarified by the Six of Swords. You got a bunch of swords sticking out of his boat. That's a great idea. Just in case he needed a few extra ones. What? Okay. Yeah, to the north, it's like, what's got to change and what's the karma that's got to be burned to a fucking crisp. Yeah, King of Swords. Unimpeded success. Fear removal. Inner truth. Clarity and authority. Yeah, so that's what's got to change is fear. Living in fear. What other people think. Of what your friends think. Of what your family thinks. What your neighbor thinks. Because I guarantee you, if they're like most people I meet, they're so self-absorbed that unless and until it affects them or they feel like it's like serious cause for concern and they need to worry about you and micromanage you or whatever, they're doing their own thing. So don't worry about what other people think. I made a conscious choice and I fall into that pitfall when I started doing these YouTube videos a couple weeks ago, and to not give a fuck what people think. You got Aquarius on this one too. Aquarius sign, you might be dealing with Aquarius. You got 2 Aquariuses, you got a fucking Taurus sign, you got a Virgo sign. So, that may or may not be the energy that's in your life right now. But if you know, you know. 6 of Swords. It can mean transition, change, leaving behind, releasing baggage, moving on, like this motherfucker's doing on the boat with the sword sticking out of it. It can also mean, personal transition, resistance to change, unfinished business, and emotional baggage. Again, yeah. So, big changes coming up for you Sagittarius. You know what I'm talking about? You probably do. Alright. We'll do some animal cards and call it a fucking day on this one. I just love this deck of cards. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons so I can afford to get some more oracle cards. I love these. I freaking love them, don't get me wrong, but this will be a lot more interesting once I can support my local wizards at Ritual and Remedy instead of buying them off of Amazon and continually be stocking up on things that will help us find the answers that we need. So please smash all the buttons and leave a comment. I'm absolutely begging you. Alright. Lizard spirit. Treating the world into being. If you can visualize it and actually work towards it, you can literally do anything with your life. Electric eel spirit. Bring your ideas to life. Wow. It was like 2 in a row with the same message. What are you trying to say? Alright, yeah, electric eels, they don't even know how they're born. They don't know if they lay eggs or they have babies like we do. They go like underneath the ocean. They just like burrow holes in the bottom of the ocean. And we have no idea how they are so electric, but it has to do with how grounded they are up at. That's why first thing in the morning you should go get your bare feet in the soil, because that is what recharges your batteries. And as weird as it sounds, you really should be hugging trees. Like, there's a reason that that society makes fun of people who hug trees, because they don't want you to know that it actually does you. I prefer oak trees myself. Very popular amongst the druids. Starfish spirit, open to infinite possibilities. Because the possibilities truly are. There is nothing that is limiting you other than what you tell yourself. And whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're probably right. Vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. Be like the vulture in that one respect. Ant spirit, time to collaborate and find the right people to collaborate with. Hopefully people who are qualified and or have earned your trust. You should never give away your trust all at once. But you know, the earth is set up to, I mean, life is not made to live alone. It's about collaboration. And, you know, yes, you should be independent to some extent, but also collaborate, because that's how big projects get done. And, like, delegate responsibility. Don't try to do it all yourself. You can only wear so many hats. Peacock spirit, let it shine. Let your light shine. Don't hide it under a bushel. Scarab beetle spirit, magic works through you. You just have to manifest what you want to see happen in the world by visualizing it and being grateful for it. Even though it hasn't happened yet, you have enough faith in the universe and your ability to meet the universe halfway. That's also important. Yeah, visualize it, tap into those emotions, but meet the universe halfway. Dove spirit, be peace. That keeps showing up. Yeah, be the peacemaker. Don't make a bad situation worse. There's actually an art to that. I should write a book on it. Yeah, it's the easiest thing in the world to do is make a bad situation worse. Somebody makes a snarky comment to you, and instead of walking away or responding calmly, you respond in anger, or say, even though you might feel you have the right to respond that way because they said that to you. Is it the best move on the chessboard? No. Does it solve anything? No. Does it make the situation worse? Yes. Does it make it so you have more to worry about? Yes. Chameleon spirit, act as if. Act as if it's already happened. That's even in the Bible for y'all Christians. Jesus said something like, you know, Eckhart Tolle pointed it out. It's like, I guess I never noticed that, but Eckhart Tolle talked about the verse that is definitely in the Bible where Jesus said, act as if it's already yours. Like, literally, you already got it when you pray for something. As long as you know that it's something that you actually need and it's something that is good for you and you're meeting the universe halfway, you can have everything you desire. Grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith and just believe that the universe has your back. Koi fish spirit, there's always enough to go around. Don't live in a scarcity mindset, you know. Oh yeah, I got this one on Thanksgiving. Turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. And yeah, what's that saying? To give and regret is to have an empty heart as well as an empty hand. Don't ever regret having given something to someone. You never know how much that might have helped them, or what that could have meant to them, or what kind of chain reaction that could spark of generosity. You know, it's like when somebody's generous with you, it makes you want to be generous with other people, right? I mean, dickhead. Turtle spirit, slow and steady wins the race. So make haste, but not too much. Haste, not waste. Or haste makes waste sometimes if you're too hasty. A stitch in time, save nine. Pig spirit, use your mind wisely. You can use it to think negatively and get caught up in all that low frequency bullshit that all your friends are into. All that gossip and chatter and whatever they're talking about that nobody's even going to remember a month from now. Or you could use your mind to, I don't know, start a YouTube page. Get some tarot cards and start a YouTube page like 2 months later. I'd never even touched tarot cards until like 2 or 3 months ago. We're gonna try it again. It's like the third time my phone didn't film it right. So, yeah, if you guys smash those buttons, I'll be able to get a decent camera soon, and we'll like really put some effort into my Buddha shrine over here. Munchkin wanted to play the cat TV on YouTube in the background. That's her favorite channel. And yeah, these people are actually making millions of dollars, I guess, just like putting a box of acorns and birdseed in their yard and filming it all day. Brilliant. All right, let go. Not the right time. Communicate clearly. And forgiveness. Wow, these keep coming up. Like, this is like my third time trying this, and hopefully it's filming correctly. Looks like it is. But yeah, we're gonna get it right this time. We're gonna burn some dupe while we're at it. Alright, yeah, this is why you should never drive past the Goodwill, y'all. I got this incense burner from Goodwill for like $4. Never drive past the Goodwill. Support your locals instead of sweatshop labor. So I'm gonna let Munchkin pick the cards that resonate with her the most, that maybe you guys should, maybe is like a message for all of you. Let go. It's a great advice for everybody, actually. Just let go of your expectations to outcomes, and work hard at creating the life you desire, but don't cling to all the temporary BS in life. We're only here for a short time, y'all. Nobody's going to remember any of the details of your life, including you, probably. You know, that like day-to-day BS that you're having headaches over, like you're barely going to even remember it a year from now. So don't major on the minors. Don't overemphasize the material world, you know, because all of this bullshit is not only temporary, but some would say like a complete fucking illusion. Treat it as a playground, and treat every activity as play, and then your life is suddenly a lot more fun. All right, Munchkin. Borrow your version. All right, I'm just gonna let her pick which cards you should focus on. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, let it shine once again. Don't hide your light under a bushel. And for a lot of y'all, that means you should start a YouTube page or something like that. Try to make that mailbox money, because you're fortunate enough to live in the day and age where you can do the work once and collect money for the rest of your life. Like you can just by sharing your life and experiences on YouTube and or any of these other apps. Just get creative with it, y'all. You know, be creative. Where is that? It's on here somewhere. Yeah, use your mind wisely. Yeah, there's always enough. Act as if. Act as if all your wishes already came true, and tap into that. So what you do have in life, and don't focus on what you don't. And if somebody's bringing you down, let them go from it. Severely limit your interactions with them. Yeah. And for some of y'all, the universe is telling you to let go. Again. That is the one that seems to be coming through the most. And yeah, also Forgiveness is not saying that what somebody said or did is okay. It is not saying that you will ever give them that kind of access to you again. All that is saying is that you're letting go of your emotional attachment to that situation. And let it go, because the past is in the past. It's never going to come back. And the things that, those old movies that you replay in your head over and over again, like, nobody else is thinking about that. No. Never make assumptions. Never take anything personally. It's probably not personal. And always keep your word, and always do your best. 4 agreements, 48 laws of power. Like, 48 laws of power teaches you how to not be a fucking doormat. If people are walking all over you, I highly suggest you order that book. Shouts out Robert Greene. Look up his podcast as well. It's truly amazing stuff. Well, my Sagittarius friends, it has been so much fun being with you today, and I will be keeping you guys in my thoughts and prayers always. Much love, and namaste.